Okay, wait, hold on.
I mean,
now look, it's 1 a.m., all right? Can we just stay on, which question you want me to deal with?
The drowning. Why would he drown somebody and do that instead of just poofing them out of existence? And I'm kind of interested in ethics and philosophy, and you're hearing all this new, justice is coming out, social justice, restorative justice, and that kind of stuff. And so one of the things that we had a discussion about was like the flood and the crucifixion, right? Why didn't God just like poof them out, or why was there drowning? Why was it necessary to drown them, and why was it necessary to be crucified?
With regard to the drowning, I don't know why it was put that way. What
would you do, though? I mean,
well, I'm not God. Doesn't matter what I do.
Well, if you were, I mean, because from the perspective of like justice and like, to me, like you correct somebody to prevent an activity, and like that.
Oh no! Well, sometimes you punish somebody with death. We do that now, right? And God is a being that has the ability to take any of us out at any time, because we don't have the ability to take other people out. And I don't mean dating. You get it?
Yeah.
To kill people. All right. We don't have the ability to murder people because we're not the author of life. God has the ability to kill people, and he doesn't murder them because he's the author of life, and he can move them to the next life anytime he wants. I mean, if Christianity is true, people never die, really. They just change location.
So why go through the whole like pain and torture of it then? I've been having discussions of like the purpose of hell. And like, do people go to hell, and what is hell?
Yeah.
Do people get poofed out of existence, or is it separation from God, or is it fire and brimstone?
All right, wait, do you want to talk about hell, or do you want to talk about...
Well, they're both kind of the same to me. To me, it's kind of like, what is the justice in either of those situations? The drowning or hell?
Well, God can decide how somebody dies if he wants to, right?
But does that make it right? I mean, God is...
God is the standard, okay? So if you're going to say, well, God, you're not right for doing this, you must have a standard outside of God that says he's wrong.
Well, I mean, so we had a discussion of church shopping, too. Everyone goes
Okay, wait, hold on.
I mean,
now, look, it's 1 a.m., all right? Can we just stay on, which question you want me to deal with?
The drowning. Why would he drown somebody and do that instead of just poofing them out of existence? If you had that choice,
maybe he wanted it to be he wanted people to observe. I'm speculating. It doesn't say.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted people to know that it's serious to sin against God. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't explain it in the text.
Yeah.
All right. But
so, what do you believe? Why would you do that if you were God?
I'm not God. I don't know the big picture. I don't know everything that's going on and what God's trying to do. There's something known as the ripple effect.
Yeah.
And the ripple effect is that an event that occurs today can ripple forward into the future to affect trillions of other events. And we can't see how they all affect one another. Why does God do one thing here? I don't know. Maybe because if he does it another way, he won't get the ripple effect that he wants to come later. I don't know. We can question God all we want. Job did that.
Yeah.
And what did God say to Job? Well, Job, you don't even know how I run the physical universe. You're going to question me on the moral universe? If God exists, he is the standard of righteousness and goodness. And any deviation from his nature is what we call evil. God can't do evil. He can bring judgment, which we might perceive as evil, but it's not evil because it's justice.
So by definition, God is good and all his actions are good. Anything he does is good.
Anything he does is good. Okay. It's based on his nature. Now, the one logical possibility here is you and I have the wrong God. That's logically possible, that the God of the Bible is not the true God. What isn't logically possible is that there are immoral things going on and there's no God.
Yeah,
right?
For me, the problem of evil is a big problem.
Well, it should be.
Yeah,
it's a big problem for all of us.
Yep.
But you know what Christianity is? Christianity is the answer to the problem of evil. That's what the whole thing is about.
By definition,
if there was no evil, there'd be no need for Jesus.
Yeah.
If we were all perfect, he wouldn't have had to come into this time-space continuum and take evil upon himself.
Yeah.
So the whole story of Christianity is a response to evil. It resolves evil.